So today, we're diving into the world of Jiddu Krishnamurti. He was a philosopher who really, truly asks us to just tear down everything we think we know about ourselves. I mean, have you ever had that feeling, that little nagging voice that says, there's got to be more than this, more than just the day-to-day grind? Well, Krishnamurti's work points toward a kind of freedom that's so deep it can change everything about how you experience your life. So let's get into it. Wow, right? He really doesn't waste any time. This quote just hits you, and it forces you to ask a really uncomfortable question. What if all that stress, that anxiety, that feeling of not quite fitting in, what if that's not a sign that something is wrong with you? What if it's a perfectly sane reaction to a world that's, well, a little bit insane? It's a huge idea, and it's really the perfect place to start this whole journey. Okay, so if we can't totally trust the world around us to give us our values, where do we look? Where do we find what's true? And this is where Krishnamurti drops his first, and maybe his most famous idea on us, this concept of a pathless land. Now think about what this really means. Krishnamurti is saying, straight up, that no one can give you the truth. No book, no teacher, no 10-step program is going to hand you enlightenment. He's saying that truth is alive, it's dynamic, and the only way to find it is through your own personal direct discovery. You have to find it yourself. And honestly, that's both a little scary and incredibly liberating, isn't it? But if the truth is inside us, why does it feel so hard to find? Why do so many of us feel so lost? Well, Krishnamurti's answer is actually pretty simple. He says we're all living inside a prison that we can't even see, a prison built out of our own minds. He called it the prison of conditioning. Just imagine your mind at birth, like this wide open, untouched landscape. And then, from day one, things start getting built on it. Your family, your country, your religion, your good and bad experiences, they all start putting up fences, drawing lines, and building roads. And before you know it, that conditioning is shaping everything you see, everything you believe, and it's creating all these divisions like us and them that cause so much conflict, both inside our own heads and out in the world. So, how in the world do you get out of a prison you can't see? According to Krishnamurti, you don't fight it. You don't try to tear down the walls. You do something way more subtle and a whole lot more powerful. You just look. You observe. This, right here, is the absolute heart of his entire message. Choiceless awareness. It means looking at everything going on inside you, your anger, your fear, your jealousy, with a kind of neutral curiosity. Like you're just watching clouds drift by in the sky. You don't tell yourself you shouldn't be angry. You don't try to push it away. You don't analyze it to death. You just watch it. Let's make this real. Imagine you're about to give a speech or something, and you feel that tightness in your chest, that knot of anxiety. Your normal reaction is probably to fight it, right? Come on, be confident, stop being nervous. But what if you tried the opposite? What if you just let it be there, and you just noticed it? Notice the feeling in your stomach, the thoughts racing through your head. That simple act of just watching, without judgment, is the practice. And you'll find that, somehow, in that simple act of watching, the anxiety starts to lose its power over you. Now, if you stick with this practice of just observing yourself, you're eventually going to run into Krishnamurti's most profound and kind of mind-bending idea. It's a realization that can literally pull the rug out from under your entire sense of self. Okay, stay with me here because this is where it gets really good. We usually think there's a me, the thinker, the observer, and then there are my thoughts and my feelings, right? Two separate things. But Krishnamurti says, nope, that's an illusion. The you that is feeling angry is not separate from the anger. You are the anger. The thinker is the thought. They're not two different things. They're one single process. I know what you might be thinking. Okay, that's a cool philosophical puzzle, but so what? How does that actually help me stop fighting with myself all the time? Well, it turns out this one little insight is the key to the whole thing. And there it is. Our whole inner life is basically a civil war, right? The me is always trying to control or get rid of my fear or my anger. But if you see, really see, that the me who's trying to do the controlling is actually made of the very thing it's trying to control, well, who's left to fight? The battle just stops. It dissolves. The separation was the cause of the conflict all along. Think about how your mind works. So much of our energy is spent either regretting the past or worrying about the future. Krishnamurti called this psychological time. It's that voice in your head that's always going, I'll be happy when, I'll be at peace once I. This endless game of becoming something in the future is what creates so much struggle. because it's constantly pulling you out of the only place where life is actually happening, right now. So if you really want to see all this conditioning in action, you don't have to go sit on a mountaintop for 10 years. Krishnamurti said the greatest place for self-discovery is something you're already doing every single day, your relationships with other people. This is so powerful. Think about it. The next time somebody really pushes your buttons, try this little experiment. Instead of immediately blaming them for how you feel, just for a second, turn that spotlight back on yourself. Ask, what in me is getting triggered right now? What is this reaction showing me about my own fears, my own expectations? Every single interaction you have is like a mirror held up to your own mind. If you're brave enough to look, you'll learn everything you need to know.
Let's take jealousy. That's a big one, right? Let's say you feel that sting of jealousy because of something your partner does. The immediate impulse is to blame, to accuse, to try and control them. But Krishnamurti would ask you to do something different. He'd say, just sit with that feeling. Don't act on it, just watch it. And if you watch it closely enough, you'll see that underneath the jealousy is usually something deeper. A fear of being left alone, a fear of not being good enough, and you can't be free from that fear until you see it for what it is.
So, what does this all lead to? Well, it leads to a completely different understanding of a word that you probably think you know: meditation. See, for Krishnamurti, meditation isn't a thing you do for 20 minutes in the morning and then you're done. It's not a technique. It's a way of being. It's the total awareness you bring to every moment. It's being fully present when you're washing the dishes. It's listening, really listening, to another person without your own agenda. It's a silent, easy attention that can happen anytime, anywhere. It's not about escaping life, it's about being completely and totally in it. So if you had to boil it all down, this is it. Krishnamurti isn't giving you rules to follow or beliefs to adopt. He's just inviting you to look at yourself, to look with total honesty without trying to fix or change anything. And he says that in that simple, courageous act of seeing yourself just as you are, something amazing happens. Freedom isn't something you achieve. It's something that just arises on its own, naturally, when you understand yourself. So I'm going to leave you with a challenge. Just for the rest of today, try it. The next time a strong feeling comes up, anxiety, anger, even happiness, resist that urge to do something about it. Don't push it away, don't cling to it. Just for a second, give it some space. Let it be there and just look at it.